I'm speed running every metro line. This should be a piece of cake.
Woo! Who said Tokyo was flat? Woo!
Bruh.
All right, 10K easy tonight. Nice little recovery run to begin the week. Today I'm trying something new. I'm not doing any of my regular routes. I'm in Ikebukuro and I'm just running around the neighborhood. Just going down whatever street. I really love these rinky-dinky neighborhoods. But why am I doing this tonight? Well, I have this kind of weird fantasy to like see all of Tokyo, and when I mean see all of Tokyo, I mean like literally every street. That's probably impossible. It would take years. Running, it would take years, let alone walking and stuff. But, you know, I've been living here for a couple of years. I go on so many walks in so many different wards, and I was never able to track where I've been. But my friend, or my coworker rather, he recommended me to use this website called Wandrer. It syncs up with your Strava and you can see every place that you've been in the entire world. I just started using it tonight and I've never recorded my walks, only my runs. So my map is looking kind of bare. And even though I've been to all these streets, I think I'm just gonna start covering ground that I've already covered before and fill that map up. I don't know why these things satisfy me so much, but hey, I think I'm privileged to be in this city, and you only live once, as far as I know. So, gotta enjoy the city while I'm here. I think anybody can use Wanderer and kind of compete with each other to see who's traveling the most and exploring the most. It's kind of like a nerdy thing, but it could be fun. So I'll share my Strava on screen after this run. It's gonna look like a mess, but it's an easy run, so perfect opportunity to do this. If I'm running fast, I'm definitely gonna go for a more steady route, but an easy recovery run doesn't really matter. Had to go with the big boys today. I needed all the cushion I can get. Man, my body is gonna be so spoiled. After Tuesday's run, I felt a niggle in the hamstring. Definitely further from recovering than I thought. But my Thursday run was in the Vomero Pluses. Those are already extremely soft, low impact, 45 millimeter stack height shoes. Before I got those, I always ran in the Invincible runs, like 40 millimeter stack height pillows basically. Now that I have these Vomero premiums, my hamstring feels way better than I thought it would. Maybe the cushion is actually playing a role in that, but I don't want to rely on 55 millimeter stack height shoes for most of my runs.
I'm speed running every metro line. Last week I took down the Ginza line, and you're next. Back at it again in Shibuya, my least favorite station. Everyone's out here looking super stylish. I'm in my running fit. It's Kind of embarrassing. Today, we are going to be running the entire Hanzomon metro line from here in Shibuya Station all the way to Oshiage Station, Skytree. This should be a piece of cake. Starting point is the same as the Ginza line. So actually the first few stations, the first few kilometers are going to be the same exact route. So I kind of know what to expect. But this time, around the Imperial Palace, we're going to be going north instead of south. And I think that's why it's going to be a lot easier. We'll see. This time there's only 14 stations, but trust me, it's a lot longer. I think we're going through like 4 or 5 different wards, 4 or 5 different districts. If you're in central Tokyo and looking for a city running route, I highly suggest this route. It's going to have a little bit of everything for sure. Too many people. Should have stayed home.
This is all too familiar. Fancy seeing you again. Looks like we got company. All right, we're getting lucky with lights this time. When I see stations like this, we went last week, we're going this week. I don't know which week I'm running the Edo-sen, but I guess I'll just be coming back here. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting architecture. Woo! Who said Tokyo was flat? Woo! Okay, we're going left right here. This is where the route differs from last week. Here we go. When you guys shave close to a run, does sweating cause a burning sensation for you guys too? My face is on fire right now. We're in like the most stressed out square kilometer of all Japan. This is where all the salary bros are located. The market opens at 10. They're nowhere to be seen. Okay, we're 10 kilometers in, over halfway. This is like the 10th light. I think it should get easier from here. That's where we're going. Nice quiet change of pace here. This feels like a completely different Tokyo. Okay, we are 15K in the home stretch. Skytree tourists are out full force. We're technically already done. We've already passed the station sign, so.
Well, it seems like I've underestimated yet another metro line. I gotta say, maybe this takes the cake. I think this is more difficult than the Ginza line. The Hanzomon line takes the Ginza line's crown as the most difficult line I've ran so far. There's only 2 lines, so it's not really difficult to do that. More ups and downs, more lights than anticipated. Like, there's just lights when there's nobody around too, so that can get kind of annoying. Partially because it's a beautiful day, obviously because it's Saturday, but good Lord, there are a lot of tourists out today. I was dip, duck, dodging, and diving everywhere. Would I do it again? Definitely not. Never again. So that's the Hanzomon line. Next week, I'm coming for the Fukutoshin line.